with me, your host, Justine. Mother's Day is coming up, and I am going to show you how to make some breakfast turnovers that are very, very easy. It starts with some scrambled eggs. We put a little cheese, a little sausage, and we use some puff pastry. Very, very easy. I'm going to show you how to make them. First, I have eggs in here, and I'm just going to start whipping them. And I want them kind of all one. I don't want, where it's not all homogeneous, where you can still see some of the whites and everything separated. So you're going to whip it around really good. And then I'm going to add some, it's still not separated, it's still separated. Add a little bit of cream, add some salt, add some pepper, a little bit of pepper. There you go. And then you just keep whipping. And then what you're going to do is you're going to turn on your skillet to very, 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 very low heat. Because if you do the eggs up on a high temperature, they seize up. They get hard and they're not soft. And remember, these are still going to cook in the puff pastry, so you want them a very soft egg. I'm going to put a little bit of butter in there. And then I'm going to put my eggs in there. And I'm just going to take my spatula and turn it around. Got to add my chives, but you can add them in the pan. Just, there you go. Just kind of give them a stir. I would have done it while it was in there, but I forgot. And you're just going to keep moving them from side to side, getting these eggs done. They're not gonna, it's gonna take a little while, so be patient, because you don't want your eggs all hard. So here are my eggs. See how they're kind of, you can mush them still. And they're cooled off a little bit, because you don't want to put that in a hot pastry. I have some sausage that I cooked and crumbled, and I have some cheese. I've used Gruyere, I've used this is smoked Gouda. And so the other day I had a baby shower, and they were having a breakfast brunch. It was very, very nice. Tracy was the one that put it together. She asked me to make something. I made this, but she stuck her foot into that baby shower. She had some recipes that I'm going to show. I'm going to steal from her and show you. She did this one mocha drink. It was so good. I could have just, she had it in this nice little thing with I could have just put my mouth and twisted it like that. So what I have here is puff pastry, and I am going to put it on a lightly floured so it doesn't stick, and it will want to stick. You're going to have to take it out of the thing and let it go for about 20 minutes. Let it thaw out, or you can thaw it out overnight, and it does have paper. So there you go. Just take it out, the paper out, and then I'm going to roll it. I'm going to roll it out. As you can see. And this I use in place of sometimes, I'll use it in place of a croissant. So I'll make almond croissants or chocolate croissants out of it. I make sandwiches out of it. I love this puff pastry. It is so good and so light and fluffy. You can take apples and make apple turnovers a little bit later for Mother's Day. Since this is for Mother's Day and Mother's Day is coming out, what I'm going to show you is I'm going to show you how to make an apple cream cheese pastry. And it is so cute. And it is so easy to make, and you use puff pastry. So while I would normally double this, or not double, I would use both pieces. Since I'm going to use the other one, because there's two, I'm going to use the other one for the apple pastry, which I think you're really going to like. I'm just going to square things off a bit, like this. And I'm eyeballing, but you could always get a measuring stick and measure. Got that one's a little, all right. Now, what I do is you're going to put in a little bit of it, all right? I'm gonna put in a little egg right there. You can make them bigger too if you want. You don't want to overstuff them because then you won't be able to shut them. Just want about a tablespoon of stuff on there. I'll be finishing all of these up and I'll show you how to close them up and what to do with them when we're done. All right? So you've got 12 out of one sheet, and they're little mini. Now if you wanted to do bigger ones, you could get 4 out of each sheet if you wanted a really big one. I'm just doing little tiny ones because they're Mother's Day, right? So let me finish this up and we'll be right back. I filled these up and maybe they were a little overfilled, I don't know. I like more stuffing than not. And I'm just egg wash. So it's 1 egg, tablespoon of water, and I whipped it up. And I'm just doing this on the sides so I can shut them up. So I'm just gonna take it and I'm gonna flatten the sides out. Make sure there's nothing in there on the sides. And then just gonna take my fork, boom, boom, around. You won't see these when there we go. And then I have a pan with parchment. And I'm gonna put this on the parchment pan. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the egg wash and do it up on top. This will give it some good color. And then what I'll do is I'll finish these up, put them in the oven, and then that's it. How easy is that? So your mother-in-law will never know how easy this was. You scrambled some eggs, fried some bacon. These, at this point, before you put the egg wash on, you can freeze these and put them in the refrigerator or in the freezer, and then take them out when you want them and put them on a pan, and boom. You could do this if you were having a brunch or a bridal shower. You can do this ahead of time. So I'll just finish these up, put them on my pan, and we'll have some wonderful brunch items when we come back, okay? See you in a minute. They're done. Look how golden they are. I'm gonna open it up. Oh, see? Look at the cheese, look at that. These are luscious. It's heaven in a little triangle. Who knew heaven could be in a triangle, right? So these are easy to make. Like I said, you could freeze them ahead of time. You could put bacon in them. You could spice it up and add green pepper and onion to the very finely chopped to the eggs. And then you could put in some pepper jack, and then you could put in some chorizo. The possibilities are endless, and they are delicious. Can you hear that crunch? Remember, for these recipes and more, go to www.justinthekitchen.com. Remember to like my YouTube page. Just go there, subscribe to my YouTube page, like on Facebook, share on Facebook, ring the bell on YouTube. All right, talk to you later. Thank you. God bless. Bye-bye.